I love that intro. Hi. Hi.
In accordance with the thumbnail, etc., and the title, good afternoon, everybody. I'm sure it's afternoon somewhere.
It's afternoon here.
hmm Yep, which is why I called it the afternoon edition.
It's more afternoon than it should be because we sprung forward.
I thought you were about to say
We
sprung a
lost an
leak.
hour.
Sorry.
We sprung, man. We is sprung.
Mm.
We sprung. It's not spring. I don't know why we sprung.
Official. Well, one of the official definitions of spring is the 1st of March. So yes.
Well, okay, maybe chronologically, but I live in Colorado, bitch. We have snow, and we're getting more this week. So it's not spring.
Okay, so on that base, the Arctic never has spring,
No,
nor does Antarctica.
no. They don't feel like it. So,
Ah, are you the feelings police?
look, if you can't play baseball and it ain't spring,
I'm sure you can play baseball in the snow
how you gonna slide? How you gonna see the
more easily.
bases? No, you don't know. You play cricket over there. You don't know baseball.
Well, yes, because we play a
You
sensible
don't know
sport.
Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey.
Nope,
Let's play two.
no, happily.
You don't have doubleheaders in cricket because you can't even play one game without doing it for 5 days. 5 days to
Um,
play one match. Never a doubleheader there. No,
um, it, I don't even know what a double header is.
2 games on the same day.
Right. Um,
Duh. Like a double feature, but with baseball.
okay. Did both teams, same teams, play 2 games, or two
Usually,
different
yes.
teams? Right. Okay.
There's
I
a break in
suppose.
between, obviously,
Um,
but not like a whole day or anything. It's a doubleheader, and sometimes not that much of a break. It's usually during a series of some sort, like between two, like a series being during the year, like when I don't know, Red Sox and Yankees play 3 games. You know, it's a series
um,
of games.
is that a thing? I mean,
Hmm. Every
I
team, instead of saying, "Here, let's play a game and play one game with this team, then travel across country for the other team," they usually play 2 or 3 games each, so that they don't have
yeah.
to
I
run
mean,
around as much.
yes. I'd imagine that's because mainly because the continental US is a darn sight bigger than the UK.
Yeah, then where
Uh,
you live, yeah, absolutely.
yeah, in our leagues, being primarily the football league, Team A plays Team B at home, then Team A plays Team B at B's
Away,
home.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That happens in the series too. Like 2 games might be at Yankee
Mm.
Stadium, and a game might be at Fenway,
Yeah.
which is the Red Sox stadium.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's stupid too. They got this one wall. They call it the Big Green Monster because it's taller.
And let me
Harder to
guess,
hit 'em.
green.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Irish, they love that color.
Mm, that's normally the colour they're turning after St Patrick's Day.
Or yeah, well, or after playing the Yankees. Oops, jealousy. I gotta give them props for winning that one World Series before the 100 years was up. Hey, it only took them 85 years or something like that. But you know, they're never gonna catch up to the Yankees. Am I pissing people off? I'm sorry. Say hi and tell me if I'm pissing
Um,
people off.
Hello, Mindy Williams,
You tell me, Yankee fan. All right,
and
good.
welcome back, Mindy.
Mindy,
Um,
baby. Good to
she
see you.
popped in just before the original start time, and then popped
Oh,
out and popped back
I
in
am
again at the
sorry
same
about
time.
that. That was my diabetes call. Yeah.
Hello, Up and Out.
Hi, up
Uh,
and out.
he popped in at round about this original start time, so
Say
hopefully.
apologies to you.
Yep. Hi, Clifford Reynolds. Good to see you,
Who? I'm sorry, what?
Clifford Reynolds.
Hey, Cliff, did you want to come in? Oh, did you not put the link?
No, because it's coffee time, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Later on, though, you could come in and if we like play a bingo or play that video. We could all do it. But we'll start it with just us, yeah. You're right.
Hello, Cajunese.
Hey!
Uh,
Hi!
and Jason
How's
Hyatt.
dinner?
I don't know about Cajunese's, but Jason Hyatt, the daughter delivery service seems to be working
Back
up
on
to snuff.
track? Okay, what do you get?
Yep. It
Did you
looks
say?
like well, I'll probably use words you don't understand. To me, it looks like a pulled pork bap, the bowl of possibly minestrone soup, and something that looks like coleslaw.
You got some minestrone?
I don't know. It's a sort of mid dark brown soup. I couldn't
I
see
know
much
the
detail.
pulled pork was coming. She was making it herself.
Aha. Oh right, I got that right
Yeah.
anyway.
His
Yeah.
daughters, both daughters, are good cooks and take such good care of him. One of them is on the mend with a bad tooth, so that's the one who's doing the cooking. So I hope she's feeling better.
Hmm.
Because that
Right.
toothaches are a bitch. You don't want to eat, but you're hungry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Teeth. Another great example of intelligent design. But anyway.
oh, and Cajunese, I asked him about dinner because it was his brother's birthday yesterday, and they went out to a very nice dinner. Did you embarrass him? Um, even at see, we were talking about it. You know how they do the birthday, happy birthday to you when you at dinner.
Um.
Some places, like
Yeah, I know
the
some places
family
do.
restaurants, will make it silly and put ice cream on your nose, say. But when you go to an upscale restaurant, they do it classy. They'll sing, and they'll bring you a nice piece of cake, maybe. But the thing is, that's even more embarrassing than me because the whole restaurant looks at you, and
Yeah.
I can't stand that. So we all agreed, yeah, that is more embarrassing. So just wondering if that happened last night. And oh, it's Nicole's mom's 80th birthday today. God bless. God bless. And it's Mother's Day in England, yes?
Yes, it
Happy
certainly is.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, I'm sure there are probably some mothers out there,
Hmm.
and I'm sure we've all had a mother either now or in the past.
Yeah. And mothers are great things.
They're certainly very useful.
They are.
And hi, Ziggy for the Vax. Good to see you.
Hey,
Uh,
Ziggs.
Nightwolf.
Nightwolf, hey, thanks for, if it wasn't for that link you gave to that video, we wouldn't have it.
Yeah,
Because Jason said, the guy says where he got it from. Jason looked up that link, that channel, and we got the original 4-minute video.
yeah. I was
Yeah, it
just
takes
going
place
to.
in Ontario. You guys have them just like us. It's the first soft sit in Canada I've ever known.
Is that Ontario the state in Canada?
Canada, yes. I
Mm,
thought that's what the guy said, but no, he says
it, it's just
Canada.
yeah, it just gets
Yeah,
the middle syllable a bit
yeah, because
tilted.
Canada has fallen. It's been dismantled. It's now the Republic of Canada,
Do you
and your
think?
oath to the Queen has been abolished. Yes.
Do you think we should tell the Queen of Canada, whatever that stupid woman
Oh,
is, that
please.
it should be she's Queen of
Whatever.
Canada now?
I think we should wait till she's asleep in her bus and push it over a cliff. But there's that.
So you want to throw Cliff under the bus?
Oh, don't go there.
Hi, Susie.
Zuzi sequin. I can
who
still say it.
says now is the best time for a show.
Thank you. I'm
Mhm.
glad.
Christine Blaze, it's nice to see you.
Hey. Hi.
Hope you're
Nice to
doing
hear
well.
your name.
Mhm. Cool Gamer.
Hey there.
Oh,
Good to hear you
apparently,
too. What?
yeah. According to Jason, apparently what I thought was soup was baked beans. Really?
You got your baked beans! Yay! Yeah, our baked beans look different from yours.
No shit. I think they look
Yeah.
brown, not
Yeah,
orange.
we don't put it in tomato sauce and leave it at that. We
Right,
get into our baked beans. They're slow cooked with, beautiful sauces, different kinds, maple and
right.
bacon, some pork in there. Oh, yeah. You have it basically with tomato sauce, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. That's why you don't like them. You love our baked beans, baby. There's no
I
tomato
don't.
sauce in it.
I don't actually mind baked beans that much, to be honest, because
Even
it's
with a
not really.
tomato.
It's not really. Well,
Yeah. It's not
anything that I
straight tomato.
yeah,
Yeah.
anything that I object to about is basically gone
Okay.
from.
You'd love ours though.
Mm.
Oh, so
I've had
good.
various types of beans. Yeah.
Bush's baked
Um,
beans, man, those are great. And there's so many
mhm,
varieties. Grilling beans, baked
yeah,
beans. Yeah.
yeah. I don't think we're quite as mad about beans as our continental cousins.
Well, last night they went to Cajunese again, sorry. Went to a beautiful barbecue place
Uh
and
huh.
they make their own baked beans there and I hear
Right.
they're the best. I can't remember the name of the place. They do ship and some stores carry them. But it's something about there's a Jack in there somewhere.
Jack in
And
the
I think you
box.
slap him. I'm not really sure. Or you smoke him. I don't
Right.
know. He'll tell us.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, the Snock,
Hey, Snarky! My God, it's been a
who
while.
says, he doesn't have coffee yet, but it's evening here anyway.
I drink coffee. I once
Morning, noon, and
made a
night.
pot of coffee at 2:30 in the morning just 'cause I woke up wanting coffee.
Autopilot.
I just wanted coffee. Yeah.
Uh, yes,
I could drink
Cajanese.
coffee and fall asleep 2 minutes later. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't affect me anymore. Good.
yeah. Canada has fallen. Sounds like a Gerard Butler movie.
Right? Who said that?
Um, wasn't that Olympus has fallen?
There's two because one was in DC, one was in London.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Olympus was that.
yeah, one
Um,
of them was.
yeah, I can't remember which was which, but
What was?
uh,
Who said the that joke though? That's good.
that's Cajanese.
Go on.
And he says it's Jack Stack Barbecue is the place.
Jack Stack Barbecue. But let me go back. Snark, it's been a while. It's good to hear your name. Is that good? Because I can't say it's good to see you because I can't see anything.
Hmm.
So I think
And you're
good to
not.
hear your name because I can't hear. It's good to hear you. Can't hear them.
Yeah.
So is that good? I think it's good. I'm glad you're here. How about that?
The Snock may not have coffee, but he does say, I've got amaretto. Does that help?
That's beautiful. Love a glass.
Not a great fan of amaretto. Apparently,
You don't like
Olympus.
licorice?
Is amaretto licorice?
It always is that the one? No, that's not.
I thought it was anise or something along
Yeah,
those lines. But it's one of those things
anisette
where,
is the licorice one. Anisette.
yeah,
Amaretto is I don't know what it.
it's one of those ones where I think
I don't
if
remember
if
the
I
flavor.
like the basic underlying taste, it's a bit
I
too
do.
concentrated and yucky for me, so I don't like it. Anyway, Jason
Yeah.
says Olympus was London and Angel has fallen. I,
Thank you.
um,
Angel, really?
yeah, it doesn't. I'm sure I've seen both, but that doesn't sound a familiar title.
Yeah. That. Wait. Who said that?
Jason and Cajanese says Olympus, London, and Angel all fell. So is there
Oh
three films?
no. Olympus is London, and
Oh,
Angel is DC. I guess. Angel is fallen. I don't think that is it. At least not the one I remember. I don't know. If
Right.
it is,
Ooh.
I remember it differently.
Occasionally sort of
Mandela.
tagging Jason says, ha 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 ha. I haven't seen them, but I know his character is called Banning, right? And I saw they'd greenlighted a fourth, so maybe three have
There
been
might
there,
be
and
three.
it's to be called Night Has Fallen.
Oh
So it's
wait,
sort of
London has fallen because London Bridge. So yeah, maybe Olympus was DC. What was Angel?
Los Angeles.
Oh,
I have no
why? Who
idea.
cares? It
Yeah,
fell long ago.
right. Hi,
Please
K
somebody
Rab.
tell me about the Angel one. Thank you. Go ahead.
Apparently, K Rab was sleeping, but you woke her up.
I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're here, man. I got my
Hi,
nerd
Belly.
next to me. Neville, the nerd, is next to me. And
Hmm.
K-Rab sent me the cutest damn thing. I love nerds, the candy, which I just got the tiny boxes from Jason for if my sugar goes too low. Um, and I broke down and had one. Okay, there it is. I told you. I said it. I confess. I had one. One little box. It's less than a
What?
mouthful. I swear to God. I opened one. I
What are
couldn't
you
help
talking
it.
about,
It
woman?
was right there. Okay,
Sorry, what?
let me backtrack. All right. So basically, Jason was sweet. He sent me those Halloween type nerd boxes so
Oh,
that
right. Okay.
because you need candy nearby when you're on insulin,
Right.
and so, so they're strawberry. And um, I opened one. I wasn't supposed to unless I needed it, but
You
I
test drove one.
wanted to make sure that it was gonna do its job.
Exactly.
Yes,
You test drove. Yeah.
it was. Yeah, I might need two on the occasion that I need them. But yeah, I was told that Betty Crocker frosting would do the trick as well. But I was never, even as a kid, I didn't like eating a lot of the frosting right out of the can. You know.
Uh, okay. Take care,
Oh,
Snark.
but let me
Is
go
on.
back to what I was saying. K Rab sent me a stuffed nerd. It's so cute. It's pink, and its name is Neville. Thank you. Go ahead. What?
The Snarks are off to do unimportant things. So
Okay, bye,
take
Snark.
care.
Thanks
Be
for
good.
stopping by.
And Bellywood, I don't know whether this is a recommendation or what they have actually got or an advertisement, but they suggest Di Serrano and chocolate milkshake.
Ooh,
And Di Serrano is a brand name for an amaretto type drink, I
yeah,
believe.
that sounds kind of decadent
Mhm.
and lovely. I
And
don't drink so
Zazuzi
much.
is maybe leaving briefly. They're out of cream for the coffee, so it needs to go to the store. They'll be
Oh,
back
yes,
in a
run.
moment. Hmm.
Yeah, I can't put milk in my coffee. I need half and half and cream, both.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes just the half and half will do, or just the cream, but not milk. Not milk ever. Good.
As and when I have coffee, easy because no milk, no sugar.
No fun. Good. Anybody else?
Um, it's amazing how many people can get it wrong.
Yeah. Is there anybody else
Um,
that you have to say hi to?
uh, no, that's it.
Okay. And I haven't pissed anybody off with my talk of the Yankees. Okay. I
Not
didn't
as
think
yet,
there's anybody.
or
Everybody.
nobody's said anything about it.
Well, well, if there's a Red Sox fan here, they would have. And I always knew that these people were too good to be Red Sox fans.
Not that I particularly care, but where are the Red Sox from?
Boston.
Okay, they are. I had a suspicion they were, but
There's
and
been
do they
several.
actually wear Red Socks?
I believe, yeah. Well, through the years, yeah. The stirrups, I think now are red.
The
Of
what?
the
Sorry,
shoes. Okay, so you wear in baseball, you wear sanitaries, which are
what?
the sock. They're called sanitaries. They're made of a different material. I think it's supposed to wick away the sweat. And
Okay,
then a stirrup over it with the team color. I think that's how they're wearing it now. They could be wearing red still. I don't
stirrup.
know. I don't really look at them.
Like
Yeah.
you use words for things they were not meant to be.
No, like you've seen stirrup pants on women, haven't you? Those leggings
Uh,
with the
uh,
side, they go under the foot and up.
uh,
It's a stirrup.
yes.
Well, before that, long before that, baseball players have worn stirrups over their socks.
Right. Okay. Because just saying stirrups in the middle of nowhere makes me think of stirrups
A
on a
horse,
horse.
yeah, I get it. But obviously, that's not
Yeah,
what
and
I'm talking about.
with no other context, I've got no idea what that
Well,
means in
think of the
reference to
foot in the horse
horsewear.
stirrup, right?
Yeah, I mean, now you've basically given me a context. I know what you mean,
Yeah,
but
they got the look from when your foot is in a stirrup. The sides have the leather.
hmm, yeah.
I guess somebody thought that looked good, and they started using it in fashion. I don't know.
Yeah, I presume it was to stop the trouser cuff riding up or something.
No, but these
Oh,
stirrups are attached to the trousers.
what?
The baseball ones, no, they're just an over sock type thing.
Is anybody else as confused as I am
No, because
over
they're
this?
American and they know what baseball players wear.
Uh, Weird.
Yep, they're
I
just the stirrup is alone is a piece of it feels like nylon and rayon type thing. Maybe a little lycra. I don't know. It's not cotton, that's for sure. Um, they and you, it's like a sock with no front or back. I guess you just put it on like a sock with no front or back, and it goes the same height as your, or a little bit lower than your. Somebody help me.
um.
Somebody get a picture of a baseball player uniform. I only know this so well because my dad had
Hmm.
them for his baseball uniform because he coached, and the coaches wear the uniform too.
Right. I think Bellywood, as they say, I know nothing, is in exactly the same boat as me because
Well, you're not
you're
American.
in England, aren't you,
Yeah.
Bellywood? Yeah. It's just
Just part of the
I
uniform.
know. Sorry.
Just part of the uniform.
Yeah. I mean, I know sports
Doesn't
can have
serve any
these.
purpose, really, but colors.
Mhm. I mean, I know sports can have strange names for various articles of props
Yeah.
and clothing. Oh, speaking of props, sorry. I promised you a photograph, and sadly, I cannot provide it because the thing I was going to take a photograph of has actually been auctioned off.
What the fuck are you talking about?
To anybody, including AMG, who doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about, I went to a pub in a reasonably localish town last night to see a folk musician, a guy called Cohen Braithwaite Kilcoyne, perform. And they are on the UK first floor, so US second floor. And on the landing on the stairs up, there used to be a figure of a winged skeleton
Oh, that's right.
looming. And
It was
I
auctioned
mentioned,
off.
yeah, when basically things closed down during COVID, they apparently had a bit of refurb of the pub. And as part of that, they auctioned off the figure.
Oh,
But I did find out what it is all, well, not what it was all about. I found out what it actually was. It was a stage prop from the opera by Tchaikovsky, The Queen of Spades. So it's actually a stage prop of the figure of the Queen of Spades, which
oh,
means nothing to me. I've never heard of that opera. I've got no idea what it's about.
me either.
Uh, but that was what it was. I mean, it
I
was
thought it
looking a
was,
bit shabby, but
yeah.
it was still quite, yeah, you basically go
If
through
you
the
knew,
door.
you knew. Yeah,
Yeah, if you went through the door to where the stairs are to go up and think, holy crap, what's that?
yeah. I wouldn't like it.
Hi, Johnny, the pothole. Um, Sounds like a bit of illness in the house. He says, drive by hello from the house of plague, or the plague.
Oh,
Hope anybody who's feeling unwell feels better soon.
Yeah. As I was saying though, um, I don't know if you've ever even seen a baseball player, but you
Yes.
might have noticed that the pants are not, they don't go all the way down to the ankle.
Yeah, they're sort of plus
That's
forms.
why the sanitaries and the stirrups are there.
Right. I can vaguely think of what they look like, but I didn't know they wore anything over their socks
Well, I
because
don't. Some
I'm
major league
sorry,
teams do
they're
have
sock
colored
puppets.
socks and don't wear
Right.
stirrups, but
Oh,
in Little
okay.
League and Babe Ruth, even college, I believe you do.
Right. Um. KGNews has posted a link, a history of baseball stirrups.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. How long is it?
Mhm. Um. About 3 inches. I don't know.
I meant the video. You dork.
I don't think it's a video. I think it's just an article.
Oh, okay. Well, you can look at
Hi,
that later.
hi, Juggernaut Jared Reed. Good to see you.
Hey. So my doctor decides it's time for the insulin. Finally, he calls it in. It's a and nowadays insulin can come in a pen, like an EpiPen. Only these pens don't have needles on the end. You have to attach them because the number of times you use it, it'll go dull if it came with a you know needle attached. So guess what he forgot to order? But you can't. But you have. Yeah, the needles.
Uh, yes,
So uh didn't get to start that on Thursday like I thought I would. But
yes.
and he's not there Friday. And and first the pharmacies didn't have the insulin, and then when it did finally, the one I went finally found it in, um, she told me the needles would be really expensive, but apparently they're not. So I don't understand why she said that. But thanks to Nicole, I can get them. Is Nicole here even?
Not seen her.
She might be. It was her grandniece's or her niece is birthday's coming up. She's turning 13, and everybody's flipping out over it. Like, and I mean flipping out. They're getting her everything a
Well,
teenager could dream of.
I
Like,
suppose
they're getting
becoming
her
a
hair and makeup done professionally, and then buying the makeup at Ulta, which is better than a girl learning from other kids because it's just better stuff, and she'll be able to apply it more like in a natural look, not look like a corner whore like we all
mm,
did. No garage doors for this girl. Um,
which
and
is
then
a
clothes.
term I've only just recently heard and
Yes, I just
been
if
told about.
you want to explain it to those who might not know.
Um, Apparently, the term garage doors refers to eye makeup that's a solid color across the entire eyelid. So
Yes,
when they basically flutter their eyelids, it looks like garage doors going up and down.
very good.
Hmm.
Back in the 70s, you'd see a lot of blue garage doors, which are horrible. Light blue garage doors. No. I don't even like them
I
on a
suppose,
house.
yeah, I suppose 13, yeah, becoming a teenager for the first time, I suppose it is a bit of a milestone. But
Oh yes.
I'm an old fashioned git. I don't think 13 is old enough to basically
Wear makeup?
have, have a, yeah, really.
Well, I think most of what they're going to be doing is skincare,
Right.
and then a little bit of here and there.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
she's 13. Why skincare? You don't need.
oh no, you gotta start
Uh,
early.
uh, no,
With the
I,
pollutants and stuff
no,
we have
yeah,
today,
yeah.
it's good to teach a girl to wear SPF every day on her face, stay out of the sun. Like they're gonna teach her all the things she should and shouldn't do, and that's beautiful. Cause I like my mom wasn't all into that. She was a
Mm,
natural beauty. Um,
right,
I had to learn on my own from magazines and
Right.
copying the eye look in the magazine, or talking to friends, or just standing in the drugstore and
Yeah.
getting my makeup there. This stuff is better. It's better
Yeah.
quality at
I
Ulta.
can't.
It's
I,
actually good makeup.
I can't remember where I saw it. I think it was on a probably on a video, YouTube video, something along the lines, where you got a picture of a female, and you can see the sort of shoulders, sort of basically waist up, whatever, dressed old Hasten Glad, and shoulders. You can see there's a slight gleam there of maybe sort of sweat or what have you. Looks perfectly
It's
natural.
highlighter.
It gets to the neck, and then it's just matte. It
Yeah.
looked
Oh, okay.
absolutely
So you have
bloody
the
ridiculous.
glow of the skin, and then
Yeah,
I
then
don't like
suddenly,
the matte look.
good
I never
yeah, that
used
was.
the matte
I
look.
just it looked stupid enough. It looked like it'd been photoshopped. It was crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not
I
good makeup.
I've that. I mean, good makeup.
It's not well done, is what I
Yeah,
mean.
well, good makeup. You don't really know it's there.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's why they're teaching her how to do it
yeah,
well, so they
yeah,
don't know it's there.
yeah. Well, I still think
Um,
13 may be a bit young to be doing that sort of
I
thing.
started in high school like around 14,
Mm,
so it's
uh,
a year off.
yeah, I'm not. Um, a note from Christine.
Yeah,
I think I know what the answer to this might be, but anyway, she says that she has boxes of unused, fortunately, needles. So she just needs to know whether it's the proper ones. So,
I
uh,
don't know. I know
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
about. I'm new to this, babe. I appreciate it, but
yeah,
like I said, it'll all be taken care of tomorrow.
yeah,
I appreciate it, but
yeah,
maybe donate them to a place where people have a hard time getting
yeah,
prescriptions because they don't have money. There's
yeah.
places everywhere now.
That was
Yeah.
pretty much the answer I suspected it was going to be, unless you actually know the type
I
and you
don't
haven't
know
actually had
anything.
the basic pen yet. You've got
All
no
I
idea
know is
what it's going
all
to
it
be.
is needle tip,
Yeah, but it's a very
but
kind
there's
offer,
different
Christine.
ones, yeah, because different brands. What?
Um,
I would
sorry,
assume. I don't know. Will you not let me? What? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. I was just saying I don't know because I would assume different types of insulin, different brands of insulin, different pens have different ones.
Yeah,
But maybe not. I don't know
yeah,
anything about this because I'm just like nobody explained anything, and being blind is even worse.
yeah,
So I got and so I have another announcement. Nicole also got me a great glucometer. It's called the Pogo. Um, and even though it's great for me because I can't see, anybody with bad dexterity, neuropathy in the fingers, um, children. It's great for because you press the on button, put your finger over the hole, and it does the rest. It pokes you, it takes the blood, and it reads. It does everything, and it takes 2 seconds to do it. And um, but unfortunately, as with anything that convenient and new, it's the only one of its type on the market as yet. The car the tests are not strips; they're
yeah,
cartridges. You put one in, you get 10 tests. Those
yeah.
are quite pricey,
It's a bit like
about a
printers.
dollar a test.
Yeah, the printer is cheap. The refill inks are the
Yeah.
expensive bit. Yeah,
Well, the printer wasn't cheap on this one either. Glucometers can go for 30
yeah.
bucks. This one's more like in the
Um,
80 range.
uh, I don't think it is K-Rab. K-Rab's asking, is the Pogo the one that talks to you? I don't think it
No, it
is.
doesn't talk, but it does everything, and the screen's nice and big. And
If it,
there's an app. Can I finish, please? Thank you. There's an app and something I can put on the computer as well, and like I can send invites, and my healthcare provider or like say Simon can check my levels whenever they want. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
if it could speak K-Rab, it's
It would be perfect.
well, its electronic voice would go hoarse saying, "Holy fuck, how high?"
unfortunately, I'm still like 390s, sometimes over 400,
Mm,
a couple 280 something.
yeah.
So yeah, not there yet.
Yes.
Not
Uh,
even close to there yet. But
in sporting terms, you are a cricket score where you should really be a rugby score
okay,
in numbers.
okay. I don't, I don't get it, but okay.
Well,
Um,
basically,
I'm way too high.
cricket scores are often 200 plus. Rugby scores tend to be a
Yeah,
lot
because
lower, around about 50 or
cricket
60.
doesn't make sense. But yeah, so we'll get there. I hope, because I have to be under 300 consistently for them to do the surgery on my eyes,
Hmm.
and that's all I care about at this point. That and the swelling in my legs, which causes great pain. I wear compression stockings 24/7 now. Those aren't cheap either. At least $20 a pair.
Hmm.
It's crazy. Diabetes is a very expensive fucking problem to have. Disease, whatever.
Yeah.
It's very uncomfortable on these stockings. Although I recommend compression stockings for everybody now, a lower compression, but they feel good when you have them on and you can wear them. However, when they're on all the time, like I wear full thigh ones. I don't wear the. I try the pantyhose, but they're just too hard to get on when they're because I have the highest compression too, so they don't give much, but they massage you as you walk and they help you. Um, but when they slide down a little bit, they'll bunch up and they're like elastic bands and they're
Right.
painful. So yeah, they're right now they're
Uh,
killing me.
yeah. Mindy suggests that the swelling is due to high salt.
No, I don't use any salts in my diet at all. Um, I I like it's the diabetes doing it. Uh,
Mhm.
diabetic edema, I believe it's called.
Yeah. Well, edema is a medical
As a,
term for fluid buildup, isn't it?
yeah, but it's because of diabetes, it's called
Mhm.
diabetic.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping as the sugars come down and get under control, they'll be better because they used to be better,
Right.
especially with the stockings off. Like if I take the stockings off, I'm dead. Oh, but I don't want to talk about that. Just giving you an update on where I am. That's all.
But yes, K-Rab, her blood pressure is okay.
Yeah.
It's
Although,
astonishingly normal.
yeah, he has given me a blood pressure medication, however, but that's just to protect my kidneys. Um,
Sorry,
I have to
can
get a blood pressure cuff. He told me, because with the blood pressure medication, I don't want to go too low.
sorry,
Uh,
could you just repeat that? You said for your kidney. Do you mean kidneys, plural?
no, I said
Or
kidneys. I said kidneys.
sorry, I didn't hear the pluralization. For a moment, I thought you might have given one to Miss Mandy.
Oh, stop it.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's something that's funny lately. Her biggest, I'll say supporters, they were simps. Have been coming out against her. I hear Mando just did a 3 hour stream. Um, he left my server and was very vocal about how he was going to support her when I tried to warn him about her. Somebody else just sent me, and I'm not going to call him out because he was a big enough man that he came to me and apologized in a DM because he called me out when he left my server, um, and said that if you're gonna call me a simp for supporting my friend, I feel sorry for you and other stuff. I'm not. But just recently, he's apologized. He was taken in by the manipulation, and a lot of people were. You know, I did try to warn some people. Uh, but when you're up against a professional grifter, and that's what she is, always has been, you're gonna get taken. Some people get taken in, and I was. I'm not gonna say I wasn't. I was at first. I considered her a sister at one point until she lied about needing a kidney. It's not something you joke or lie about
Mm.
ever. My grandmother had to do dialysis. It's not fun. It's not funny. It's not
Yeah.
something you put in the universe if you don't have to.
I mean, I tend to agree with a lot of people who say that there should be no subjects that are off topic for comedians. And I tend to agree, but there are certain things you just don't make
You don't go there.
jokes about or pretend.
And
And that sort of thing is one of them.
so and my grandmother did home dialysis, if anybody's wondering. I helped her with it. You don't need a machine, like Mandy said. There's nothing but the bag and your port, basically. You warm it up in your microwave a little bit, but that's about it. Or a heating bag that they can give you. That's it. There's no machine at home. Stupid bitch.
Mm.
Anyways, so yeah.
Anyway,
Um,
harking back a bit to your blood pressure thing,
okay.
K Rab says that she'll send you a blood pressure cuff.
No, honey, you don't have to do that. Really. Uh, I I appreciate it, but you've all been generous, super super generous, and we're gonna be doing something coming up to tell you guys everything going on with me, including I don't know if we should do it right now. Okay, I'm gonna fuck it. We'll do it again when we have to. I
Okay. I won't. Oh, hi, Skibo. I won't say headphone warning. I would say sit down warning.
what what?
Well,
Oh,
basically, yeah. The news is, yeah,
all right. So
you want to sit down
somebody,
for it.
I'm not gonna say who. What happened to Limey happened to me. Somebody called and reported me to disability, saying I was making loads of money on YouTube, and they cut my disability. Um, and they want me to repay them for the past couple of years of a little over 16 grand. I'm fighting it, uh, and with the help of my friends, and I have a lawyer. I hope soon I will have a lawyer. I mean, because my social worker knows one. But with the help of my friends, Simon, Kitchenese, Jason, Cliff, uh, they wa- they got all my records because being blind, it's hard to fight something like this, and made a case for me and did the appeal for me. And I sent it in, and I've given them more information. My friend Brandy sat there twice for over 3 hours to hand it to somebody, not just drop it off. But right now I'm getting $165 a month. That's it.
Hmm.
I don't make tons of money on YouTube. I didn't even get paid last month. Uh, that's the first time it ever happened, though. I usually make 150, $200. That pays for the internet. That pays for the YouTube channel, basically my internet and Streamyards.
Hmm.
Uh, but that's it.
Yeah.
My Patreon helps with my electric bill, and what I was getting for disability was helping my rent, but I don't have that now. I've had an angel that helped me. Uh, Angels, Robert too, I should say. Uh, the last 2 months, but my rent's about to go up a lot. and
Yeah.
they want it earlier than I would get paid even if I could. So I
Yeah,
don't know what's gonna happen.
yeah, and without giving amounts away, um, the, the rent used to be inclusive of some utilities, and now it's gone up, and they're asking for an extra amount for utilities, so it's no longer included, and the total is just shy of a 50% increase.
Yeah.
And instead of wanting it the rent due on the first of a month and you've got 3 or 4 days leeway, they now want it on the 26th of the previous month, and you've got to the end of that day to get it in. Otherwise, you get late fees. So they are being,
I've been trying to call the office to talk to them about that 26th date because if I get my disability back, I can cover just just about cover the rent
yeah.
with that. But
Um,
I can't get a hold
no,
of them. They don't call
uh,
back.
no, Mindy. Sadly, that's not illegal. Colorado has no rent
No
control
protection.
legislation.
Yeah, there's no protection here. Most every place I lived has, but not Colorado. Mm, they don't care about people like me in Colorado.
Yeah. So,
I don't know what
um,
to do. I was gonna have a fundraiser to help with at least the coming month because I'm hoping to get
yeah.
my. I don't know
Well,
because I hate to. I'm afraid to because then Social Security will hold it against me, and
yeah, that's the
I don't know what to
kind of
do,
issue.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the with them moving the due date early, which I think sucks to be honest, but maybe that's, well, not just me. Um, and that particularly being prior to paydays, that effectively means that not only is
They're
there
pushing me
50
out.
not only is there 50% more to pay, effectively you've got to at one stage have 2 months worth ready to pay in one go
Yeah,
to basically tide you over.
so that I can.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so once you actually get on a roll doing it, as long as you have money left at the end of the month, you're golden. But it's going to
People
revise
like
how
me
you
who get paid on the first to the third.
yeah,
It's because there's new owners. These people
yeah,
came in and they're horrible. It used to be I had somebody I could call up. Her name was Jennifer. She was a property manager, and she was on the job, always. Loved her, still do. Um, now I can't. There's a portal, but there's no place for complaints or questions. Just to pay and put in a maintenance request that they don't answer. Um, and I'm afraid to put maintenance requests in because of retaliation. Because here we do have retaliatory evictions, and it feels like what happened at my last apartment's happening here, where the new owner came in and got rid of everybody on Section 8, which I'm not. I pay full rent, and then got rid of it, people like me by jacking the rent up 100%.
um, before going much further, Christine, thank you very much for the Canadian $20.
Oh, no,
Saying $5 for each black eye and $10 for her broken arm. What the hell happened to you, Christine? What I can do for you now to help you, AMG? Love you very much.
thank you, but
Um,
please don't start
wow,
sending super chats. Hold off if we decide to
yeah,
do anything. I'm scared right now. I thank you,
yeah,
appreciate it, and that will help me get at least paid from YouTube.
yeah,
But I've lost,
and
and I get why I lost members. I'm not able, right, to do a good. I can't do videos right now because I can't see the screen to do the editing. And although I have people to help, I'm gonna try. I don't know. guys, I don't know. I didn't want this to be about this. I wanted to show. Fuck, I'm sorry, but that's what's going on with me. My
Yeah.
health, and now that. Um, and it's why I haven't been doing many streams. I haven't really had much good to say, you know. And I don't want to lay these things on you guys. You don't deserve it. But that's what's going on. So, um, but we're gonna cut it at here, and we're. I found. I thought of a video the other day. If you're in my Discord, you know. I was thinking about one of the first videos I saw of Sopsits. Definitely the first Canadian one I saw. And some of you remember him, Canada, and is what I'll say. Some of you, this will be new to. It's 4 minutes, but it's a classic, absolute classic. Um, Jason has the link. If he wants to come in, Cliff wants to come in for this, that'd be great.
Um,
Could you do that?
wasn't it Nightwolf has the link?
No, he had the Nightwolf found um one of the only remaining videos with the video in it. But from that, thankfully tonight, thankful tonight, well, the guy who does the reaction to it mentions the name of the channel that had it. So we
Right.
got the actual one. Jason got the actual one.
Okay, because Nightwolf says the original is gone, and I've not seen a link from
No,
Jason
it's
with the.
yeah. Well, if you let him in, he has it. He has it bookmarked.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if it's this guy's channel, but it's a channel that had the original, and huh, it's the beauty of the original soft sits. The thing that got me attracted to it. It had everything in it in a short amount of time, and the cops didn't play. They went right to it, you know. And this guy was bonkers. Um, he said, you know, he'd just been to criminal court, and the judge bowed down to him. Yeah, because I can see that happening. Um, and he sees everybody of authority as thieves because they thieved his child away. He thieved. They thieved his child. They CPS took his kids. Yeah. So, because of course, why wouldn't they? Who's that?
Hi, Jason.
Hey,
Hello.
Jason. Is Cliff coming?
Oh, sorry.
What?
Sorry. Please say.
I don't understand. Sorry, what? Why are you apologizing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys, because I can't see nothing. Yeah. Oh, but I don't know if I mentioned this. Cajunese. Ooh, I almost said it. I almost said the M word. Um, got me um a coffee maker that's easier for me to use too. I have angels as friends. K Rab, uh, Robert, Cajunese, Simon, Jason got me these. What are they? The bumps, Jason?
Those stickery things.
Yeah. What are they supposed to be? He's you.
Um, aren't they things to stop things knocking into other things?
Yeah, they are bumpers for covered doors and such.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hi.
So the
Sorry.
cupboard door doesn't slam shut or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So what I'm using it for is like on your microwave, the touchpad. Mine's black with dark writing. So my friend Brandy put them on each number, and on my stove too. She put it on the start, the the on, the start, and the off buttons. You know, like I can't tell you how great they've made my life. Oh my god. I can put something in the microwave and not stand there, for 10 minutes trying to get the right numbers. Oh, it's beautiful.
Um,
What?
couple of things. One, hi, NA, great to see you.
Hey, Nana.
And about wishing to bring the tone down. That query I had about Christine and the black eyes and the whatever.
What?
She says, to me and to everyone, she was physically assaulted very
Oh
badly
my
by
God.
somebody she loved. He broke her arm.
Oh my God.
She's unrecognizable mostly, and ribs are bruised and hard to breathe. Bruised head to
Baby.
toe. This was recent, Christine?
Obviously.
I'm assuming.
Oh my God.
Holy.
Tell me you got a restraining order immediately. Emergency stay away. Um, please DM
Holy.
me. If you do it on your phone
Fuck.
on Discord, you can record it. So, but unfortunately, if you type it out, Simon will have to read it to me.
Apparently, just Wednesday night this happened.
Oh my God, honey, honey, please know that you are amazing and you are worth everything good and not you don't deserve that. Please don't ever let that person near you again. I don't know if this was a man or a family member, but
Um,
their issues of their own. You
the
don't have
good
to take them on.
news. The good news is he's in jail since then. So
Stay strong, baby.
yeah.
Stay
Um,
strong. You have us. You deserve more. You deserve better. He's going to try to manipulate you. They all do. It's a cowardice thing he did. I have friends who have been in these relationships, and it's hard to get out. It's hard not to hear the sorries, and I will do better, and I'll go to counseling. Let him start all that, and then maybe consider taking him back. Don't just put yourself up. Because God forbid, I can't believe what he did to you. That's just you don't deserve that. Oh God, I'm so glad you're reasonably okay, honey. And if there's anything I can do, I will send you my WhatsApp. I don't know where you are. I can't call long distance, or just my phone number. If you want to text or call me anytime, I can be the ear. Can't be the eyes, but I can be the ear and the shoulder. As I'm sure everybody here would say, would offer.
Yep.
You're awesome, and you don't deserve that. You're a lovely, lovely girl. I'm so
bit
sorry.
further news.
But
Apparently, it was her boyfriend, and she'll be going back 6 hours to Quebec City. She's safe and alone. And Cajanese has already been a great support. So
okay, well, I'm here for you if you ever need to talk. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. He's sorry because he's just lame and he's not a man. But I'm sorry for because it's not just the physical injuries in this situation. It's heartache. It's
yeah,
a betrayal.
yeah, somebody that close to you doing that sort of thing. Yeah, that can.
It makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
How you could hurt somebody you love. Please stay strong, baby.
yeah.
You deserve everything good. Oh
Hello.
man. Yes, Cliff?
I was just gonna say hello, everybody.
Hi. Um, hi, Jason.
Hello.
Dave
Hey, Jason.
Askin? Cantonese or Taipan? Where's Taipan?
Um, presumably at this time of day, which I've got no idea of what it is, where he is. I would imagine he's communing
Morning.
with a quacker or a koala.
It would
So,
be 8 a.m. for him, so
so
that's
he's
his
just getting
normal.
up.
Actually, but this normal routine, he'd probably be having his morning nap by now.
Yeah, right?
Because he would have woke up
Well,
years ago at least.
yeah, he just got out of the hospital a few days ago. Our
Oh,
friend
right.
said that.
They've actually kicked him out, have they?
Yeah, he's been out for like 2 days now.
Right.
The nurses just couldn't take it anymore. uh, yeah, so he better be taking good care. He was bitten by a bad mosquito.
Yep.
But it's not malaria, thank God. It's something like it, but it's not something that'll kill him, thankfully.
Yeah. It's
Rob,
Ross,
It's
yeah.
what?
yeah, Ross River.
Yeah, it'll be there forever, unfortunately, and
Yeah.
might reoccur, but
Yeah.
he's not going to be. It's not fatal.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It's malarial like. It will basically linger pretty much forever, and there'll be occasional bouts of
Yeah.
it coming back
Mm.
with flu-like symptoms and aching
Yeah.
joints.
And a rash, I believe. And pain. Yeah, there's pain.
Yeah.
There's pain involved. But they're going to be giving him some education on how to see the signs before it happens. And that mad Aussie better pay attention because I want him around for a very long time. Yeah. All right. Cajun doesn't want to join us. Is he being mean?
I don't know.
Well, fine. You don't want to join us. We understand. We get it, right? We get it.
Hmm.
It's because they almost said the M word.
Yeah.
I have pictures of you with ice cream on your nose, sir. Don't make me show them.
Is that a mic drop moment?
That's funny.
He says he's being that guy.
We love that guy, so good.
Mhm.
All right, so Jason, you have the video.
Yep, 1 second.
I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I always have. Whenever I see it, it's a classic. Unfortunately, it is only 4 minutes, but it's got everything you want in it. What?
Mhm. Occasionally says, laugh out loud, show 'em, I dare ya.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I had to find it first, and when you're blind, that's kind of hard.
Right.
So
Okay,
got it?
here we go, people.
Here we go. Make it big.
No comment.
Do you suspect me of a crime?
You have no license plate.
Do you suspect me of a crime where my baby?
You have to identify yourself under the Highway Traffic Act.
No, I do not. I just proved in court I do not have to identify myself to a police officer.
Why not?
Because I'm a freeman on the land, number one. And number two, you guys suspect me of criminal activity to detain me. So yes, you do. I don't care what your Highway Traffic Act says. That's the law.
You have to identify yourself under the Highway Traffic Act.
Do you suspect me of a crime, sir?
No.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not.
So you're going to detain me.
If you don't identify
What?
yourself, you're arrested.
For what? I've done.
Is it just I don't know his voice, or because to me it sounds like he's halfway to crying.
Yeah, he's very emotional.
Okay, good, yeah, all right. Because what he just said made no sense. I don't care what your traffic act says. That's the law. He meant what he was saying was the law, not the traffic act, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Stupidity. He'll
Done
learn.
anything criminally wrong, but that's not a criminal act. You only have authorization to detain somebody if they've done something criminally wrong. I don't care what your Highway Traffic Act says. I have no contracts under the act. I've canceled them all, so you can't enforce it on me.
Okay, are you going to tell me your name?
No,
You
I'm not. I
can't
don't have to. That's my right.
Okay, I'm just waiting for the unit to get
That's
here.
fine. Bring your chief too, because he knows who I am.
Okay, I will.
Pause. I'm sorry, but I see this a lot in these videos. Call the chief, call this person. The cops all know me. That's not a good thing. That's not something to brag about. Just like criminal history is not something, or I've been to jail. Not something to brag about. Not a good thing.
I am happy that various coffee shop people, waiters, waitresses, owners know me and say hello and some nice, attractive young females will follow me to my table and place a coffee down for me. That's brilliant. Being known by the police, however,
No.
not so much.
Unless you live in one of those towns where there's a beat cop, and you see him.
Yeah.
You say hi. You give him cookies at the holidays. I don't know.
Oh, the beat cop concept went out in this country about 20 plus years ago, sadly.
Here too. Good.
I know my rights.
You know who you are. You haven't identified yourself.
I'm operating under the Republic of Canada. That's a legal jurisdiction here in Canada. Because Canada's dissolved. Canada's dissolved. I'm also
Whoa,
going to
hang
hand
on,
you this
stop a minute.
paperwork.
Sure.
Yep.
He just said he's in Canada under Canada. And then said
No, it's
Canada
the
is
Republic
dissolved.
of Canada, and Canada's dissolved. Did you guys know that where you live is dissolved? It's not a place anymore, guys.
That
Perhaps
must
we
be.
have our new queen.
Yeah.
Uh,
That must be why when I woke up this morning, none of the traffic lights worked. It's just a symptom of the country being no longer existing.
yeah, Christine, where
Gl-
you're going is not. It might. Well, she might be going to the Republic of Canada, or as I say it, Canada.
Well, Christine says Kanata, Kanata, is a quote suburb of Ottawa.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what he's? No, I think he's saying Canada with a weird accent. As they say, the accent on the wrong syllable.
I'm not sure what he's saying now.
But wait, isn't that an Inuit word though? Canada? Is that what the natives called it?
It was an indigenous word. Yeah, I don't think it was Inuit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries.
All right, go ahead. It's getting good now.
So this officer is accepting the paperwork that we are a criminal organization.
Wait, pause.
That's on camera.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This guy is the gift that keeps giving. Paperwork that we're a criminal organization. Who files paperwork for a criminal organization?
No,
That's the whole point of it.
I think he's saying that proves that the police are a criminal organization.
No, he said that we are. If you want to roll it back a little bit, he says we are. I've always wondered why he had paperwork for his criminal organization. It's like the mob filing taxes as the mob. It doesn't happen. There is no mafia.
Just on that subject. Sorry, brief aside. Where I used to work was civil service, the UK version of the IRS, and I'm told this is true. I didn't work in the taxation part, but I'm told this was true. Apparently, a lot of ladies, I use the term advisedly, who worked in the King's Cross area, renowned red light area, when they filed their taxes, their profession was solicitor.
What? Oh,
They
yeah. Well, it is, isn't it? They're still sitting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I love it.
Yeah.
They took the word as it was.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
I do. All right, go ahead.
So that's on camera. And also, you guys have been involved in kidnapping our child with Children's Aid Society. So here's another legal document because you're involved in kidnapping our child, which is also why we don't comply with your laws, because you guys are thieves to us. You thieved our child from us. So we will not comply or acknowledge you.
Not on here either.
No, it's not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be. These are things I'm issuing to you because
Who you are.
no, you do not. I just proved that in criminal court, bud. The judge bowed down to me. It took 2 minutes because you're using trust law in the court, and I know it. So because of that, I know I don't have to identify myself to a cop.
Okay.
I know my rights, man. Sorry. I'll stand on them.
I don't think you do.
I do. I've been arrested twice and never been charged. You guys are. I consider you guys a
Oh,
threat to me.
I'm sorry. That does no. You have been charged because you were arrested. They were dismissed probably because the prosecutor felt like it was a nothing burger. why waste my time on this little thing? It's if it's not including jail time, they don't give a fuck usually. So yeah, that's probably what happened. You did not win. You did not, get
Yeah.
dismissed on your argument. No sovereign citizen has ever won on the merits of their argument. Nope.
No, Mark Stevens said they would, but he's an
No.
idiot. So
They all take dismissals as wins. Unfortunately, I wish prosecutors would stop doing that, but they dismiss all kinds of shit. Prosecutors have become lazy. They've become as bad as the defense attorneys, and the judges don't want to put anybody in jail. Middleton's the worst.
Oh, you would like a video I saw a bit earlier today? There's a young guy up for two things: probation violation and I think a theft charge.
I'm gonna
And
see it. Is it Judge Boyd?
I can't remember the judge's name. And apparently there was a plea deal, and the judge just said, "Nope, we're not doing that."
Female?
No, there's a male judge,
Simpson?
and
Black?
Sorry,
Black or white?
who? The defendant or the
The
judge?
judge?
Judge was white.
Oh, I think I know
he-
who you're talking about.
And he sort of basically he'd gone through and said, "You've got 18 previous convictions,"
Yep.
and said, "Nope,"
Ridiculous.
and say we're going to jury trial.
Yep.
And yeah, if I want to, he said, yeah, these two things I can have concurrent or consecutively. So
Yeah. I mean,
guys,
it's ridiculous what
Yeah.
prosecutors are giving away now. It really
Yeah.
is. They're lazy.
yeah,
Lazy.
So from an initial offer of a cap of 5 years,
Oh,
the guy was looking at potentially up to 20.
good. Good for
Yeah.
that judge.
Yeah.
The judge, in that case, was thinking of society and the
Yes.
victim.
And he did actually say that. Say, I am basically doing this to protect society and the public.
They forget. The
Yeah.
prosecutors have forgotten who they work for and what they're supposed to do.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's because they got an uptick in criminal cases now because of the fact too many plea deals were made, and you empower the fucking criminals when you let them out on signature bonds, and hey, yeah, just go home, Sorry, go ahead.
You've detained me twice.
No more.
I've not been convicted in court.
An opportunity to read the Highway Traffic Act?
I don't need to. I canceled my contracts under the Highway Traffic Act. You can't enforce that act on me.
Okay,
I operate under common law jurisdiction of the Republic of Canada.
okay.
Okay.
I've never heard of it.
Well, you did today, and you should learn. You should learn that your oath to the Queen's nullified and abolished, and you guys don't have authority.
Wow.
Look, now there's two other cruisers here.
I don't care. I'm standing for my rights, man. Plain and simple. Bring them all. Bring your whole force. I am not intimidated at all, man.
Okay.
I know my rights. Don't open my door.
I need you to identify yourself.
No, you don't. You have no right to open my door.
He's a sovereign citizen. He won't identify himself. So,
Here it comes.
are you going to identify yourself?
I do not have to, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you.
Open my door.
And
You have no
notice
right to fucking touch.
this is from sufficiently long ago that he didn't
Yeah.
object to being called a sovereign citizen.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no more interruptions. This is the payoff. Go ahead.
Me. You guys have kidnapped our child. Nope, I'm leaving. Don't get in front of me. You're pulling your gun on me? Okay, he's pulling his gun on me. Everybody, I have not done anything criminally wrong. He's pulling his gun on me. No,
You
No.
are about to run him over.
it's off. Parking brakes on. I'm no threat. I'm no threat. They're pointing their guns at me just because I don't have the right plates on my car. That's why.
Bullshit.
Ready to grab it.
You guys don't have this authority. You're gonna break my window. Don't. I'll open my door. Don't. Ow, asshole. What the hell?
Get out of the car now.
Okay, they just broke my glass. See that? Beautiful.
They sure did.
Good job.
Get out of the
I'm
fucking
getting
car
out.
now.
I have nothing on me. Oh, you're gonna cut me. Don't. Oh, open the door. You're gonna cut me. You're going to cut me.
In the way.
Oh, dear,
Love
what a
it.
shame. Never mind.
4 minutes of intense pleasure.
Works for me.
Yeah. But Yeah, I remember the day I saw that, and I was screaming at the screen just like I am now. Oh, you're about to run that cop over. Of course, he pulled his gun. He was
Yeah,
standing right in front of the car.
good for the Waterloo police on that one. That was beautiful.
Is that where it is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
Waterloo,
right,
Waterloo, Ontario.
Waterloo. I thought, yeah, okay, yeah, and yeah, because you stopped it when we watched it to see this cop car. Yeah. Um, I wish I knew the guy's name so I could look him up. Whatever happened to him? Is he still doing this shit? Probably. He was a true believer. Did he ever get his kid back? I wonder.
I would like
I
to
hope
think
not.
not.
But
Aha!
what?
Our errant Aussie says good morning. Hi, Taipan.
Hey, is he in here or out there?
Out there.
Hey, babe.
Of course, Taipan's out there. He's always been out there.
Yeah, he's always been out there, right? But yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try to find my favorite classic soft sit videos and bring them up for you guys, because some of you haven't seen the older ones that got me into this. Um, a lot of them were kind of drawn out and something you'd have to almost watch like a lecture. It, and I won't bring those up. But there was one not too far ago. Artie said it was right down the street from him. Two black guys in his girlfriend's car. The driver wasn't the problem. It was the passenger who was screaming and making the driver not lower his window, not talk to the cops. He was doing all the talking. Do you remember that, Cliff?
I think so. Yeah.
Um, there a lot of cops. I think every cop in this part of New Jersey showed up. Um, there was one young cop. He's like, "You better not touch that door again," and he did it right away. The cop, remember
Oh
that?
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And there was a cute girl cop too, so something for everybody. Um, yeah, it was a great video, long form because it was a standoff kind of, but it was nonstop really because we were getting it from both. Well, we were getting it from the inside. I think later we got the body cams, but it's really what that guy was saying that was just so much fun. So ignorant. Like it it's a classic. I'm gonna say it's a classic, even though it's not as old. I'd say about 3 years old, Cliff.
Something like that. Yeah.
Schrodinger was around for it. I know that. I don't know if he ever covered it though, because everybody did. I don't know if he ever covered it. It was probably a little bit 4 years old, because I wasn't even near being with Schrodinger at that time, and he's been gone for 2 years now, over 2 years. So yeah, it would be like more like 4 years, maybe 4.5, because I was with him for a while before he, yeah, maybe 5. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, send me the link. I'd love it. They're in like a light brown, I think, Lincoln Continental or Cadillac. It's a big boat kind of car. I remember that. It might not be as big as I remember. It could have been like a old Chevy Malibu.
Big boat of a car.
Cadillac,
Is this why they assume that maritime law applies to them?
right? But yeah.
Gold fringe.
Um. Yeah. I can't off the top of my head think of any other real classics I want to bring up. Anybody else can think of any from the old days?
Well,
Well,
the
there's always.
obvious classic is the P. Barnes one.
Yes. Well said.
And not just the 30 seconds leading up to it,
No, the whole thing.
because that doesn't actually give you the context. You think, why on earth has he done that so rapidly? You need the entire story that leads up to that
Well,
to have it make sense, really.
I don't remember who it was. I think Inside Edition actually did a story on that kid because he became really fucked up after that happened, and he started packing. And there's several many um, videos of him just attacking the town afterwards. He keeps. Remember, he went to the police station and he was calling those female cops horrible names. They were big girls. He was going there for records or something. Remember those?
I don't
Anybody?
particularly. I don't
Cliff, you
particularly
gotta
remember
remember
that.
them from back in the day.
I believe so. My favorite classic clip though is Herbert getting his window smashed again.
Oh yeah, Mormish. Yeah,
Yeah.
again. But this guy, he would be all bad, and then they were like trying to arrest him. He's like, "Help! I'm trying to call my girlfriend. I need to call my girlfriend. Let me call my girlfriend." Or I have autism or something like that.
Hmm.
When they try to tase him or something. Like, remember? You don't remember this guy? He was aggressive as fuck. He would be mean to old ladies. And they tried to arrest him because he was harassing them. Like when they said, "I'm sorry, we don't have those records here. You have to go to the other building." And he would say, "They're supposed to be here." And he'd go off on them. And like he's videoing them and they have pictures of their grandkids on their table. It was horrible. I gotta
Um,
find them.
I might have seen them, but I hadn't put two and two together and
The same
put him
guy.
put him
Yeah.
down as the same guy that got tased
Yeah.
by Pete
You have to go
Lance.
by the name. I remember hearing his name, and he just became a public nuisance in the little town he lived in. His poor mother. She was scared. She spoke on the Inside Edition video or whatever it was. Could be TMZ for all I know. And said she's just always worried about him now because he has such animosity towards anybody in authority, especially police. She feels like he's gonna get shot, especially now that he carries guns all the time.
Hmm.
Just go to the bathroom with that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a good
Uh,
thing.
Robert Peterson is
Yeah,
his
Robbie.
name. Yeah.
No, there was two. Robbie, I think, was the fat kid that went to the airport and caused problems, wasn't he?
Yes, I don't recall. It could be, but I don't recall that being guy's
Yeah, that might
name.
be that kid, and I might be thinking of the other guy, because they were both around the same time and both very similar.
I think
And I
there's
used
two
to get them mixed
Robbies.
up. What?
I think there's two Robbies, wasn't
There was
there?
two Robbies, and they were like both Petersons too, I think,
Oh, okay.
or something close. And I'd get them mixed up all the time, but those are the two Robbies, I think.
Yeah.
And they're just, I gotta find that. He went to the airport, I think, just to cause a problem with TSA because they were trying everything to get him to pass TSA, but he just wanted to argue. I don't think he was even trying to catch a plane. He bought a ticket to anywhere probably just to fuck with these people. And he's like, I won't go through that because I'm afraid of the like the
Yeah,
what do you call it? The
Radiation?
X-ray machine that you walk through. He won't go through that because of radiation. They're like, but it's not ionizing radiation. He's like, you don't know what is going to ionize in different people. Like, yeah, science does. It's just ridiculous. I gotta
And he
get that
said
one.
he wouldn't submit to a pat down because he'd been molested or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
that
Yeah.
And
sounds
he's like, have
familiar.
you been
Yeah.
molested? He's like, because the guy's so sweet, this TSA man. So sweet. He's like, well, it's not molestation. We hardly even touch you. He's like, have you been molested? You don't know. He was just so rude to this man. And then the cop finally comes over because they can't do anything. And this guy said, look, if you rather, I will walk back to the ticket booth and say, look, can you give him a refund? Because he can't go on the plane. Like I can't guarantee they'll do it because it was not non-refundable ticket.
Hmm.
He was arguing, but I will put a good word in for you. This guy was so sweet. So
Yeah,
they're
that
about to do that when the cop walks up, and he's disrespecting this police because the guy says, "What does it say on my shoulder?" It says Port Authority. He's like, yeah, this is the port authority. Like I'm authority of this port. Like Robbie just wouldn't. Oh, we gotta find that one. That's a really good one. Very frustrating though to watch. He's just such a horrible person. And I know that there's a little known video where he got in. He started looking for traffic stops. He'd walk around, and if he saw a traffic stop, he'd walk up to it and start, telling the guy, "You know how to submit to this, blah blah blah. Do you do this? Like just inserting himself."
And not
And he had
interfering.
little followers too.
We all know that interfering can only be a physical act.
Right. He's like, and he would say, "I'm not interfering. I'm standing over here." But yeah, but you're talking to us. Like you're anything that distracts the cop from what they're doing is obstruction, interfering.
Yeah, funny
Point
that.
blank period. And it's officer safety.
Hmm.
But yeah, those are good ones. I forgot all about those. So we have some to find for you guys, and I don't know if any of you ever seen any of these. But, these are things that were early on that I'd love to share with you if you'd like. We could
Yeah,
play
I would
bingo while
imagine
we
at
watch
some
them.
stage. Yeah.
Yeah, we could have like a classic subset bingo or something. You know?
Well, for the future, I found the airport video, so
You did?
yep.
Oh, can we give them a little taste of it? We haven't been going too long, have we?
Just shy of an hour and a half.
Okay, we could give them a little taste, right, Slimer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is great. I hope you guys like it. I hope you hate them as much as we do.
Here we go.
Make it
What
big.
special conditions?
He wants to know what special conditions allow a person to
Person traveling with usually children 75 and older, or if they're pre-checked.
So you're aware that you guys do not have the right to discriminate based upon age? Because that's the same
That's
as
not.
racist discrimination. That's the
No, it's
same
not.
as gender discrimination.
Not all ages are protected by constitutional requirements, but it's actually only over a certain age.
I'm sorry, but I don't recognize the Constitution as protecting anybody.
Very good.
What?
Truly wonderful, the mind of a child is.
Oops.
100 years ago gives you rights.
Plus?
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Whose channel is this?
Some Oregon's dumbest.
Okay. Well, I just want to give him credit. Thank you, Oregon's dumbest. You
Okay.
definitely picked a good dumb one. Is he from Oregon? Yeah, of course.
No, he's from Idaho, but this might have been taking place in Oregon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so don't worry about cut scenes unless they're too long, then fast forward if you can.
Okay.
The title is Sovereign Citizen versus PDX TSA, wherever PDX is.
Portland, I believe.
Portland, yeah.
Right.
That's the airport designation for Portland,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. Go ahead, hon.
Okay.
Giving you 3 opportunities here, and you got a choice. If you would like to go through AIT, of course, it's an option to you. If you choose not to do that, you can do the opt out. With that, I would give you the advisements far before we go there, so you know what to expect. If you choose not to do that, you'll have to make other arrangements.
Is there a way that I can get out without having the risk of cancer upon my body and without getting sexually molested?
I'm gonna have to start by apologizing. My friend has a bit of a penchant for the dramatic.
Yeah.
Well, that's your interpretation.
Would you like somebody to touch your balls? Like, is that something that you...
Through the pat-down
Okay.
procedure.
And how did that feel?
It really didn't bother me that
Okay.
much.
Well, you've probably never been a victim
Can
of
we have a
sexual
new bingo
molestation.
square of films
Okay.
I didn't
diagonally?
understand what that was like.
So do you
Yeah.
realize
Diagonally?
that
Is
you
it?
force
Yeah.
several thousands of people every day who have been a victim of that to undergo
Hi,
a
Anacito.
traumatic
Pause.
pat down, as you call it?
He's speaking on behalf of other people, and I hate that. And if they are so bothered by, first of all, nobody gets a pat down unless they won't walk through. First of all, Second of all, they're giving you options. They're not saying you have to do this. And there's a bus. You're not going overseas, so you can take a bus, bitch. Rent a car.
Mm-hmm.
Take a train. Walk it. You could use the exercise. Robbie. Sorry. Go ahead.
But when really it's just a
Hey,
molestation.
Ansita.
Yeah, well, that's just like
Oh god, these guys are breaking
your
it a lot.
opinion, man.
So the choices here
Sorry about
are
that.
clear.
And
if you
the
go through the
website.
AIT,
Wait a
they're
minute,
not going
pause.
to try to convince you that it's.
Did you try searching for Robbie Peterson? He had a channel.
No, I'll try that right now.
Okay.
Peterson.
I'm just curious, is he still up to shit? And you can see where we're going with this. He's just the most uncompromising and what's the word for him? Argumentative,
Uncooperative.
uncooperative, yeah. Discordial.
Argumentative.
I said that, I think. Unappealing.
Yeah.
Unappealing. Yeah. What?
I don't see his channel anymore.
No. Oh. Okay.
Just as a side, the guy's so worried about the radiation from the skin. The equivalent of the scan, he will receive the same amount by the time the flight gets to altitude.
Yep.
As he was
getting. Yeah, I think the guy tells him that at some point.
Sorry, I didn't hear what that was.
I'm sorry, Jason. Go ahead.
The scanner actually only gives you the equivalent to about 3 to 9 minutes of radiation that you receive naturally.
So yeah, you get more from walking in the sun or going on the fucking flight itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the time the plane reaches cruising altitude, you'll have received more than what the scanner gives.
Yeah. That's just takeoff.
Wow.
Just takeoff, guys. What? Clip, you were about to say something?
I just said wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Like literally more just going outside for a minute. Hey, go ahead.
Safe. I'm not going to convince you that it isn't. You have the information that you can read right there that tells you exactly what risk levels are available to you.
Well, you guys even lie about the risk levels.
I don't lie about anything.
Well, the website lies, and you are here as a representative of TSA, and so I expect that what comes out of your mouth is what TSA is saying to me.
What
right?
is TSA saying there? Why don't you tell me that makes it a lie?
TSA is saying that the imaging that they use is non-ionizing, and there's no way that you can determine that because each person is different, and the level at which the radiation may ionize within somebody's body can be different for different people. So you have no way to.
So when you're standing outside, you consider that the radiation risk level of being outside is too great to be outside?
There are times where the sun does use ionizing radiation. But that is a choice.
When you're aboard the plane, and they say that it's equivalent to a certain level of exposure.
The sun has a choice to use ionizing radiation.
I haven't encountered that.
I know what you mean.
Concerns with the body scanner technology.
Well, I'm not saying it because obviously.
He was saying you have a choice whether to go outside or not on those days.
Well, yeah, I know what he meant, but that's not actually what he said.
And he said, and the guy said something about just the flight itself, and he's like, "Well, I haven't encountered that." Yeah, you've encountered the radiation, bitch. You just didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
That guy must be deliriously happy then.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
There's a certain degree of risk in everything we do, right? This has been determined safe as by the evaluations that have been Both the safety evaluations and the testing evaluations have determined it's safe. I have no reason to discount that as anything other than safe. You've made a determination that you're allowed to make, which is you're not comfortable with it. Okay?
And your website
that's
indicated...
more than fair. It's more than fair. I wouldn't tell you that you're wrong for having that personal view.
But listen for a second, please.
I am listening.
I bought my plane ticket with the understanding from your website that I could either choose to go through a body scanner or I could choose...
I didn't see where it was giving you an option of the metal detector.
It said the two options that you use.
No, it says the two devices, two pieces of equipment.
Primary methods of security screening. So there was nothing in there which indicated only people of a certain age are allowed to go through the metal detector. There was nothing that indicated to me that I would not be able to go through a metal detector. So I bought a plane ticket, which is non-refundable.
I guess you're really up shit creek.
Under the condition that I would be able to pass through.
I haven't been on a plane since I moved here about 12 years ago. The scanner is not just a metal detector anymore?
No.
What is it, like just a small X-ray machine?
Yeah, it's referred to as a backscatter X-ray.
Oh, okay. So if he broke his arm, he wouldn't go get an X-ray? Or is that a choice?
Well, it is kind of a choice.
Would he be arguing this with a doctor like this? You have to do it in a way that does not use X-rays?
No, he'd be in pain at that point, so he wouldn't give a shit.
Okay, somebody walk up and hit him with a hammer. We'll only stop hitting you after you go to the other side. There you go.
When you say to the other side, that makes it sound
very...
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I get it.
Walking to the light.
On the plane will stop hitting you. Look, it's just, he wanted this. Because he gives up the traveling too easily. So I really don't think he was going anywhere. That's my argument. Because the amount of time he does this, he's probably missed his flight already.
Yeah, maybe
unless
he
he's
does
2 hours early. Like, I don't know anybody who does that for real.
Yeah, he does come across as being I'm only here to be an argumentative pain in the arse to everybody.
Yeah, because if I really was going somewhere or going home from somewhere, there's no way in hell that scanner's stopping me. You know? Yeah. So wherever he's going, who he's going to see, or going home does not mean much to him. So I just don't think he was there for that any other reason than this. He probably bought a ticket on Super Saver with this idea.
Okay, I'll raise a caveat. I mean, yes, I stand by what I previously said. He's only there to be an argumentative idiot. Mm-hmm. Or, for whatever reason, he's got something contraband in or about his person.
I really don't think so.
I don't think he... Even this guy, I don't think he would be that stupid as to try and evade stuff like that. But this is another potential reason why he's doing this.
I would be surprised if he had weed. Maybe. But I really don't think this has anything to do with that. I think he just wanted a video.
Yeah, I suspect he just wanted.
Look at me. I gave up going somewhere because I'm standing on my rights. No, you're not.
Well, on the basis that he's just being an argumentative twat, which I really think he is, he's either going to win for being, I stood up for my rights and look what those bastards did to me, or if they do let him go through, he's going to say, look at what I managed to achieve. I forced them to back
either
down.
way, it's a win to him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Through a metal detector, and now you're trying to limit my right to travel.
At this point, is there anything I can do to ensure compliance with this, or are we just done?
I can file a lawsuit against you.
Well, welcome to do so, but I can't. Well, I can't spend any more time debating it because I have no authority to debate the procedures.
No,
I cannot.
Like this guy has a job
to screen you differently based on
your
viewpoint.
rules.
What I can tell you is these are the two options that are available to you. There are no other options that I'm able to offer you at this point in time.
You know what, man? Why am I still talking to you?
Well, if you walk away, I'm just going to go through the line and try again. So I'm going to do this, and next time I won't stand out of line. So we need to come to a
Then you'll have to go through the scanner like everybody else.
You are limiting my right to travel. You are making it so that my ticket, which I paid for, is void because I can't use it if I can't get on the plane. So are you going to recompense me for that cost? Since it's your fault, since your website indicated that I could use a metal detector?
It did.
I mean, you can either let me fly, or you can give me my money back.
You want the impossible.
Well, those are neither of the options that are available.
Why?
Because he gave you accommodation.
Why is your website a lie?
It isn't. You just read it to me.
Yes.
And you just said that, you never said in there that that's an option available to you.
Okay. It never said it wasn't. It did too.
Oh my
it said
God.
the two
It didn't
security
say that
methods.
was an option for you.
It didn't say that the body scanner was an option for me either.
It did say it was a primary.
It said that they were both primary methods.
Well, if you want to read it again, maybe we could do that, or I could pull it up. But I'm really not going to debate it with you. It's
Go
not
ahead
my
and pull it up,
determination.
and either give me my money back or allow me to pass through and fly.
You know what I think? I think that this is a great opportunity for you to make something out of this situation. And
I love this guy.
I don't feel that you actually are interested in following through with going through either one of those options because you said that you're not comfortable with them. So I really can't accommodate anything else myself. So I told you what your options are. You're not choosing those. So I'm done talking with you at this point in time.
Is this where the cop's looking over?
We can.
Okay, so I can go through the metal detector then?
No.
Oh, well, how can I get to my flight then? Show me a pathway so that I can go to my airplane, which I paid for. Or give me my money back.
Well, I'd be happy to walk out and put a good word in with the airlines, but I don't determine that. That's not me. You know, I have no say on. That's a private type thing. That's not anything that I have control over.
Okay, so would you like to walk with me back to the airline and see if we can get the money back?
Absolutely.
And if I can't, then I'm going to come back and attempt to pass through security again.
Well, that would be up to you, but I'd be happy to go out with you and put a good word in for you and see what they're able to do. I mean, it's their determination ultimately.
Well, isn't it your fault?
Well, it doesn't. I don't know at this point that it matters who's at fault. What matters is getting you a resolution to your situation.
Okay, so you're willing to put in a good word to the airline, and if their policy says they can't, then will TSA refund me?
I'm going to hope for the best on this.
Okay.
This is rapidly
You're not going to leave my side, are
trailer
you?
anymore.
No, I'll go out with you.
You promised?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm good for my work.
Let's go.
And here he comes.
So, just going to brief the officer real quick.
Okay.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. So what's up?
So, the commandant here tells me that you have not been very cooperative.
This guy isn't letting me go through the metal detector like the website said I could, and he is telling me that I either have to go through a cancer-causing body scanner or get molested before I can get on the plane.
I
which
don't think
fly
he
for.
said you had to get molested.
Well, he calls it a pat down, but that's a euphemism for sexual molestation.
No, it's not.
This is painful, and it will be for a long time.
Okay, not in my experience, but
Have you ever been sexually molested?
I've gone through the checkpoint.
Have
many
you ever
times.
been sexually molested?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Well, all right. So we're going to have to go through whatever scan they choose you to go through, and you're going to have to go through a pat down.
Okay, I'm not getting a pat down, and I'm not going through a cancer.
Okay, then, right, then we're out of luck.
Well,
So at this point, what I've told him is that the primary means of screening is the AIT.
Mm-hmm.
That he's more than welcome to go through that. He doesn't want to do that, which I said is his right.
Mm-hmm.
Then he has the alternate option, which is opting out. He can opt out.
Right.
And then he'll be subjected to a pat down. He doesn't want to do that. And I
Right.
said, well, at this point, there's a third option, which is he's more than welcome to leave his concern around that is he already paid money for his ticket. Said, I'd be happy to go out. I said, this is their choice totally. I'm not saying the airlines would do it.
Mhm.
I'm happy to go out with you, put a good word in for you. Maybe they'd be willing to refund your money. Maybe they won't.
What airline is it?
Alaska.
Okay.
But figured we could go out there, and if that's what he's comfortable doing is saying, I just want my money back, and I'll go do something else. I mean, I'd be happy to help that process along. You know, I mean, I don't want him to
That's
be
very fair.
feeling like
Very nice.
he's forced to do anything.
Oh, I feel like you're limiting my right to travel, which is my right as a native to America. And
the right to fly in an airplane is enshrined where?
Mm-hmm. Just like an automobile.
It's the 45th Amendment, I believe.
There you go. That little talked about one.
Mm-hmm.
The right to air travel. Yeah. No, I don't remember air being there.
Nope.
Anything from the chat before we go?
Yeah, a bit. K-Rab saying they don't go near your privates when they do the pat down.
They really don't. That's like more of a police pat down.
Yeah, Jason saying better option, a lifetime trespass from the airport and the airline.
No fly list.
Taipan saying, oh, then use a dog sled. Cajunese, then walk. Nasty person. Hi, Irish.
Irish, baby. You remember this video, I'm sure. Good.
Yep.
And everyone.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant me.
No, I meant the chat. My bad. Go ahead with the chat.
Yeah, Taipan suggesting somebody buy him some lead underwear.
Concrete shoes. Anything else?
And Karab quite rightly says, sorry, but you're subject to radiation anywhere where there's Wi-Fi.
Everywhere.
Which these days is where you go. Yeah.
TV, I think.
Yeah.
They should say it at least.
Well, old TVs, certainly, yeah, the old cathode ray tubes. Yeah, certainly.
He probably never was in front of an old TV, so my bad. But I digress. We'll check the chat again in another few seconds. Go ahead.
Right.
Everyone has to go through some sort of security.
Well, not everyone, because, well, I'm willing to go through the metal detector, and they've told me that people at certain ages are allowed to go through the metal detector, and I believe that's age discrimination. I believe that they're not legally allowed to participate in age discrimination. Please don't interrupt next time.
Right now, we have option A, which is to go through the scanner. Option B, which is to go through the pat down. Or option C is we'll try to get your refund and you can find another means of travel.
Be careful, this isn't a game.
Just to me.
And why does the option that is listed on the website, which is use the metal detector, why is that taken away from me?
I'm not going to really speak to that. I mean, first of all, like we looked at the verbiage of it. That's not how I interpret the verbiage. It is how you interpret it. It's not how I interpret it. I don't know that anybody. I'm not saying I wouldn't think that most people would interpret it that way. I respect your perspective, but I'm just saying I don't interpret it that way, and I don't think it's indicating that at all. It didn't sound like that when you read it to me, and from what I know on knowing the procedures, that's not what it indicates in any way.
Are you aware that it is unlawful to discriminate based upon age, race, or gender? Are you aware of that?
I'm also aware that Article 16 special needs searches gives certain parameters that say that this is a little bit different.
Since 9/11,
normal search and seizure out in the public, right? This is different. So there's been Congress has given legal parameters that are different under this environment than they are outside this environment.
So then why can you not use your authority and wise judgment to allow me to pass through a metal detector?
Let me ask you something. How come you're asking so many jackassy questions?
Which is, I know to be safe. You can screen me adequately.
What was your first name?
My name is Robbie.
Robbie. All right. We're not getting very far. no matter how long you stand
Well,
here.
I want answers to the questions.
Okay, but they're not going to get answered here, and no matter how
You
long
don't
you stand here,
have the
the
right
options
to
are still
demand
going
his
to
time
be
either.
A, B, C. There's not going to be a D. There's not going to be an A1.
And why are you speaking for TSA in this matter?
No, I'm speaking for the airport.
Look, if you don't quit doing the asshole shuffle and pick one of these goddamn options, I'm gonna come over there and put my boot up your ass.
How do you represent the airport?
What authority? He's a cop.
Okay, it says
What authority?
Port
Cop.
of Portland Police. I assume that's
Correct.
City of Portland?
Port of Portland.
Okay, what's that?
You're standing in it.
Okay, so you have
The authority to remove you if you are not willing to go through screening.
You don't have the authority to remove me.
Oh, yes, he
What
does.
we're dealing with
Cop.
here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Well, I do.
No, you don't. That would be assault.
No, it wouldn't be assault. It would be.
I'm in a public place.
Okay.
I'd knock that shit off if I was you.
Right now, just pay attention. If you want to record it, record it. Since you're not willing to go through screening,
I am.
They've given you the options. You're not willing to take the options they've given you. So
I am.
Are you going to do A or B?
I'm willing to go through the metal detector, which is listed on the website.
Done. You're not willing? No, we're done. I'm telling you, I'm giving you a lawful order as a police officer that you have to leave.
Your move, creep.
Well, I don't recognize that authority.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
What an idiot.
Let's try number 2. Right now, you are not allowed to be here.
Why?
You're not going through the screening process. I'm giving you a lawful order to leave, or you will be arrested for trespassing.
Why am I not allowed to
Robbie,
be here?
are you listening to me?
I am. I'm asking you
Because
questions.
you're not going through the process. You'll have to walk out here.
Are you attempting to not?
How old is it when they start doing the why, Jason? 4? 3?
Yeah, the forest range usually.
Yeah. That's what he sounds like. Why?
Yeah, he never grew past it.
What?
He never grew past it.
No, some people don't. Some people, especially those who've never been told no, will do that because they get their way at home, and then they get out in the big old world and nobody else does it for them. They don't understand why the police won't stop everything when they say why or stop.
Does this end with them finally escorting him outside and asking, why is this guy blue?
Well, there's only 15 seconds left, so I think it ends pretty quick here.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so we've had the teasing trailer of this. So should we stop it here?
Fuck off. I didn't realize. Go.
Okay.
Not listen and answer my questions?
Would you like to walk out here now?
This is your last chance. What do you say, kid?
I would like to go on my flight, which I paid for.
61.
I love that.
Done.
Oh, they stopped it?
I'm assuming that 61 is code for
arrest.
Book him, Dano.
Yeah.
I think that's why it stops there,
yeah. There was like maybe 3 seconds from when I remember after that. Like, he does stop it right away because, this is not what he wanted.
Yep.
He doesn't want people to see him cry.
And as Ari says, if a cop gives a lawful order and you think it's not lawful, that's not for you to decide. That'd be a judge to decide if it's lawful or not.
They all stand on this. I have the right to refuse or fight an unlawful arrest or order. You don't.
Yeah, you have in court.
No, in court. Yeah. Don't say it like that.
And it's the ridiculous. Yeah. Is that a lawful order? Yes.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well,
so, or as Daryl Books called it, lawfully law. Is that lawfully law? Really?
I was going to say the correction to the one thing there is, no, you do not have the right to refuse it. You have the right to fight it.
Yes.
In court.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they've added that whole refusal.
You don't have the right to fight the cop. That's resisting. And battery on law enforcement. You have the right to fight it in court. And hey, get paid. But if you fight it and get another charge, it's stupid. You fucking morons.
Yeah, it's like a lot of things. If I was out and about and doing something, I don't know, in a public area like a shopping arcade, and somebody came over and said, "Here, what you're doing, it's upsetting. It's this, it's that. Can you stop, please?" If I thought that what I was doing was perfectly fine, I would say, "Yeah, okay, I'll do that. We can walk away and discuss it elsewhere, outside, or what have you." But I would stop doing it. And it's like these idiots out there filming things.
Well, it depends on who says that to you. If it's someone who works there, you have to.
Yeah, I mean,
Because it's a private business,
it
and
would.
they can make
It
you
would.
leave even if they don't like the shirt you're wearing.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't matter much who it was saying it, but yeah, you go back to the filming of things. I mean, if somebody asks you to stop filming in the position or location you are, you stop filming and then discuss things with them and work out what the actual case is. You don't continue filming whilst you're
Yeah.
arguing. You
Well,
resolve
that's a polite society way
temporarily.
of doing things. We
Yeah,
don't live in a polite society.
yeah. You resolve the immediate issue of the argumentative thing that you're doing, and you discuss it.
That's,
Yeah,
like I said, polite. That's not
yeah,
what these people are.
yeah.
They want to offend. They
Hmm.
want to make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, and
They get off on it because they were probably the ones who, on a daily basis, are meant to feel uncomfortable by the world. They're just not happy in their skin, so they're trying
Yeah.
to take it out on other people. The whole hurt people thing.
Hi, Mike71. Good to see you.
Hey, Ann.
Oh.
So for those of you who just came in,
Was a trailer.
no, talking about what we talked about earlier. I explained some things about what's going on with me earlier. You might, if you want to, you can roll back later and see it. If not, we'll be doing something in the near future to talk about it. I just blurted it out today because it felt like the right time. We were talking around it, and I don't like hiding things from people. But I want to say one more thing about that because, like I said, what happened to Limey happened to me. As far as they reported me to disability, and mine was taken. But they didn't win. That's the thing. They haven't won because you don't. I won't let them. I'm fighting, and I'll win. Because I haven't done anything wrong. I won't give them the satisfaction of letting it break me. It's made things hard for the moment, but I have amazing friends who are not going to let me fall. Maybe they don't, so they don't get it. Because people like that don't have friends. They have, sycophants, and those don't stay during the. Like, they have fake friends. They have fair weather friends. They don't have friends that stick with you through the hard times.
Mm-hmm.
I do, and and I can only hope to someday pay it back, right? Jason, Cliff, Simon, Cajunese, Taipan, Nicole, Robert, K-Rab have all gone above and beyond. You guys too. I can't list all the people who have helped me recently, but these people really. And Christine, thank you for the Australian or the Canadian. Wait, who was that? With what?
It was
Hope you
Christine
feel
who
better.
gave you 20 Canadian dollars.
Canadian, thank you.
5 for each black
Each
eye and 1 for the
and
broken arm.
broken
And 10,
thing,
sorry, 10 for the broken arm. Yeah.
I'm gonna have you in my prayers, and please DM me if you ever want to. My heart is with you. Uh, I, yeah, we here are a chosen family. Simon wore the shirt last night, I believe.
I did indeed. Yep.
Friends of the family you choose,
Mhm.
and I have chosen wisely. And we're here for each other, including you.
Oh, who say you chose us?
Well, I hope you chose me too.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but yeah, I think it's because I'm goofy. Yeah. Some people like how I scream in fear.
Hmm.
We gotta get back to. Can't do that right now. Well, I do that every day right now because I can't see shit. But when I walk into things, I scream. All
Oh.
kinds of expletives, really.
Uh, uh, slightly different tack. A bit of good news, I
Uh-huh.
suppose. Mindy says, "Did I tell you guys that Cameron, the 7-year-old that was staying with her, went home last Saturday? Yay,
Oh,
Mindy!"
great for you
Hmm.
and him, I suppose. I
I'm
hope
sure he had. I'm sure he
good.
had a lovely time, and
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure you enjoyed having him at times.
it's a lot. A 7-year-old's a lot.
Mhm.
Whew.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, but uh, you guys are better than me. So
Yeah. Hi, Lady Dragon's Blood.
hey there, how you doing?
Um, well, hopefully she's doing okay as she's here or whatever. And she says, yeah, she's not much, but she is always here for you, AMG.
Thank you. We're a good, strong, solid family here. In the
And
Discord here, yeah.
just to disprove Taipan, he
What?
says, and he is the one member that they never mention. He's like the mad uncle.
I just did.
Yeah, and I've just mentioned you, so therefore, yeah,
I just literally thanked him.
yeah.
You
And it's
didn't
like
hear it.
having that. Yes, I did.
No, him.
All right. Um, it's like having that piece of paper saying everything the statement, everything I say is a lie, including the statement.
Yeah. I just literally said your name, didn't I, guys?
Yep.
In that
Mm-hmm.
list of people. I didn't
Yep.
forget you. Matt Aussie. Yeah, so. Oh, we tried finding meat pies here, like, because apparently there was some mountain meat pie companies, like in Colorado. No, no. Like, there was two of them, right, that we tried, and they were just blank pages on the internet. I don't know why they did that to me. They were a tease. And the other one is just way too expensive. I refuse to let anybody do that ever again. Taipan, don't ever. But yeah, maybe I can get a recipe.
Are you planning on burning your place down?
I didn't mean for right now, bitch. I meant for when I could see again. I'll buy the dough. I won't make it.
Keep your eye on the buy.
Ah, you're dumb.
Have you played a game of Eyes Pie recently?
Oh, who the hell was this screaming? I hear a lot of stuff going on. Anything I need to see?
Don't look at me.
Okay. Well, in Discord.
Right. Zazuzi sent a couple of links
Awesome.
in your general.
Oh, okay. What are they?
I don't know because I haven't looked at them, and he's got an audio caption with each one. So I'm assuming.
Aw, I can check
Obviously,
it. Thank
obviously
you.
haven't listened to those yet because I'm listening here.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming and crossing fingers that they are a brief intro on what each one is.
Thank you. I appreciate that when you guys do that. It's sweet. I know it's a pain in the butt and it's not exactly conducive to a Discord general because, most people want to see the text so they can read it at will.
Mhm.
Listen, I appreciate it, really. I can't see, no matter how much I blow it up anymore, I can't see the text. So, there's that. Cataracts are a weird thing. They're a weird animal. They really are.
What a weird animal, sorry?
Cataracts.
Right.
It's a weird way to go blind. One eye doesn't work at all anymore. It's completely occluded. But the other, it's not what you think. It doesn't just go dim. They're black. It's actually the opposite. It's like a white, like imagine Vaseline with some whiteout in it, right, over your eyeball. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Not fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to gross you out. There are glasses out there that can show you what it's like, but they're not as strong as my cataracts are. So you have to get a really example of a bad one. I see shapes sometimes. If somebody's in my house and they're standing still, I lose sight of. They kind of start blending into the background, and I lose them. I see brighter colors in pops, So I see a bright pink on my desk. I know, and it's taller than the other colors. That's my cup. See, no depth perception though. But yeah, that's it. And it's getting worse and worse. So I keep my eyes closed a lot because it's very panic attack inducing for me.
Right. Harking back to the meat pies, Christine says meat pie is really not that exciting. It's popular with the French and holidays, and she rarely eats it if offered. So.
Oh, talking about Australian ones. They're different. They really are. You might be thinking of mincemeat. I don't know, or pot pie, right? That's what you call pot pies in Canada, right, Jason?
Yes.
They're different, way different. I love a pot pie, or I like a pot pie.
Yeah.
But usually chicken pot pies. These are beef. Well, the one I had were beef. They have this beautiful savory sauce in it, and you pick them up and eat them.
Yeah.
Can't do that with pot pie.
I mean, I know we have something equivalent over here, but I'm not sure whether they would survive transatlantic travel.
Well, neither do the Australian ones. They come from California, the one he ordered.
Aha. Okay.
Yeah. Still way too expensive to ship because they ship it I don't know. They don't do overnight because I know he's tracked it.
Right.
They just, I guess, charge an arm and a leg for the dry ice they put in it.
Stupid. If it's got to go frozen, yeah.
It's stupid because I got something K-Rab, I believe it was, sent me.
Yeah,
Beautiful cake and cannoli from Carlos.
Cannolis, didn't you?
Right. Those were shipped beautifully from Jersey to here, which is about the same as California here, or LA to here. So, but the Carlos Bakery had a cardboard box, and lined inside, was a styrofoam cooler with a block of dry ice. So it came as if it was in a freezer to me.
Right.
The Australian meat pies, which came equally as frozen, they're in a bag with dry ice. So, for me, I can't see, so I'm like, am I picking up a piece of dry ice or the meat pie? They don't have it separated at all. But, well, I mean, obviously the meat pies are wrapped in plastic, so, and I believe the dry ice is supposed to be. Yeah, but you don't want to pick up a piece of dry ice even if it's wrapped in plastic.
Yeah.
Right. On the subject of food and stuff like that, can we say all hail autocorrect?
Why?
Lady Dragon's Blood says, by the way, her hairdryer is fantastic. She even does her morning toast in it. And
Air fryer.
She means air fryer, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my caregivers made their toast in it when I first got it. Yeah.
Got to love auto carrot.
Yeah.
Just for everybody else, everybody in the audience, I just put a link up for the site, and if you
I
select,
can't hardly hear you, babe.
I'm sorry. For everybody in the audience, I just put up a link for a site, and if you pick severe out of the severity of it, it will give you a good idea of what AMG is actually seeing.
Oh, cool. Basshead just started, so it might be a good time to wrap it up.
Right.
My neighbor plays booming bass at all hours and for hours at a time. I think it's a video game. I'm not sure because it's not music. We try to figure it out.
Okay, bye, Mindy. She's got to
Bye,
head off.
Mindy. And he's starting again, and yeah, you can hear him.
Yes.
This is a bad one. It sounds like a heartbeat that doesn't go right, and it gives me a panic attack.
Yeah, we can hear the.
It's very regular.
Yeah.
It's already starting.
Hi, Judy. You got this?
Hey, baby. Good to see you. Or hear your name. What?
Yeah, she's saying, nah, AMG just saw me come into the chat and she's ditching me. Just kidding.
Yeah. I didn't see nothing. Get it? I'm blind.
Indeed.
But
possibly, yes, Jason, time to set up the new mic.
What new mic?
Sorry.
Yes.
One I had gotten back at Christmas time.
Right, yes, yeah.
I just haven't had.
It's very muffled right now, as well as not being as loud.
And it's weird because I've got it just about as close as I can get it to my mouth.
No, that's bad. Move it away, because
a little farther. Is that any better?
Let's see now.
Any better?
Yeah, I can hear each word better now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close, it overloads it.
Yeah, if you're close, it booms and sort of reverbs, which makes it really quite hard.
Makes it very hard for me.
I get people telling me it's really quiet too sometimes, so it's like back.
Yeah, away it's quieter, but I can hear the words better.
Yeah, you've got the clarity. We're a bit further away, and we can always.
Can we turn him up?
I just have tweaked the mic volume up
a
little bit.
See something now?
Okay, how about now?
Oh, perfect.
A little bit better. Can you do a little bit more, Simon?
Yes, certainly can. We have the technology.
All right.
That's almost at max.
All right, try it now.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you better.
Yeah, that's.
Right now I can't tell because there's fucking bass in my head. I hate my neighbors. I really do. He's horrible. I've called the police for anybody who's wondering. But unless I sign the complaint, I don't get a guarantee they'll come. And he's right next door to me. And I'm afraid, because I'm blind and I'm alone, if he retaliates, I don't see what's coming at me, you know? And the people here would do things like that. I've tried everything. I've tried explaining it I tried texting the property management, but there's nobody to get in touch with anymore. I have a note, but I have to send it to him because nobody will I can't put it on his door because I can't find my way there. I've tried banging on the wall, like in New York. He ignores it. Or can't hear it because that's so fucking loud. Sometimes he turns it up so loud, it's like it can't be comfortable in the room he's in. And he can't know at even this level it's not bothering people. And I don't understand why nobody else complains about it. I think it's because they all are the same type of people that live here. Unfortunately, I live surrounded by trash.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're either beating each other up, and I mean domestic violence, screaming, or there's Steven who just goes after everybody and screams for his dogs all the time, like 6:30 in the morning, just 2:00 in the morning. And then there's this guy. Then there's a lady who pushed into my apartment to get her dog, who wanted to rather be in mine. Like, I told her I was blind. I don't know why she was standing there staring at me. Apparently, her dog went right between my legs in my apartment. And she just didn't say anything to me. I'm like, okay. So I just started to go back inside. And she pushed past me into my apartment, picked up her dog, said no, and walked right back out and didn't say a word to me, not the whole time. So I was like, have a nice day. Wow.
Yeah, you just don't do that sort of thing, do you?
I live with horrible neighbors.
Yeah.
So, and I hate to have to stay here any longer than I didn't mean to be here until the end of this lease, but I can't see to find an apartment. So I'm going to stay here. If I can, I might be homeless in, 15 days. We'll see. Tune in. All right, let's close it down. Clippy, you want to take
Just before we do, a very apposite comment by our resident female dragon. And Lady Dragon's Blood says, Jason, if you didn't talk so much, your mic wouldn't be so worn out.
I know. She's right.
And Jason types back.
Oh.
Tagging Lady Dragon's Blood. I know, I really need to learn to shut up once in a while.
You're so cute. He does talk more off air. He's getting better. It's not easy, especially for someone who's shy, to come on here and talk. It wasn't easy for me at first. Before I had my channel and I went on other people's, I was very much like both Cliff and Jason. I didn't hardly talk. Because when I started to talk, I'd forget immediately what I was going to say. It sounded dumb. However, can't shut me up now. So
and a quick question.
Get here.
And a quick question to Jason, as a call back to a comment he made a bit earlier. What did the daughter delivery service give you for dessert?
Yeah.
That video finished.
What? There's more?
Oh yeah. Just as the video finished, apparently they served up dessert. So.
Oh, what was it today?
Banana split.
You got the banana. Oh, I hate him. His daughters are so good to him. And I love that. I love that he is, so well taken care of. I thank his daughters because he's a great guy. He deserves it. And I love his daughters. And I tried to hire one of his daughters to come live with me and take care of me. I'd give her $16 American dollars an hour.
And in,
hours a day, though.
And in Canadian dollars, that's almost a gazillion, isn't it?
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know that.
Right? I don't think I'll tell her because maybe she'll. No. But yeah.
I'm keeping that one quiet.
Yeah. But I love that they take such good care of him.
I am very well spoiled.
Yeah. And both girls are good cooks. Lucky.
And as Taipan says, and now she doesn't shut up.
Right. So they'll get here.
That she is you, of course.
I know.
And Anacito says he talks so much he doesn't need a crowd. He'll talk to himself sometimes. He needs an expert opinion.
Yep, me too. And if you want to find out that's true, go to some of my older videos where Anacito popped on. The boy can talk. He's got a great voice, and he's knowledgeable about things. And I love it. I love people like that. Yeah, we have Simon.
Yeah.
So we got that. We got words covered with Simon.
Sometimes, yes.
IT is covered by all three guys you see here, and Cajanese, and I think Taipan as well. But mostly Cajanese and Simon worked in that field.
I'm not so good on the Windows PC end of things. I'm more old mainframe and Unix server type area. That was mainly my area of expertise. If you want a Kix or an IDMS COBOL program written, I'm your guy.
There you go. I don't know what any of that meant. But we got Jason and Cantonese have worked IT, and Cliff's really good with it. So,
Yeah, I know a few things.
you know enough to get by and not have to ask people when you buy something. I don't.
Judy says, "Dude, I need help with tech. Live streams are challenging."
Well, are you on my server? If you are, you can DM these guys. They're great. Cantonese, Jason, Cliff.
Rates are very reasonable.
Yeah. I'm a producer. I can still produce, but nobody wants me. I produced for the best channel we had, and nobody's hired me. They've hired Mandy. They hired Hezekiah has somebody, right? Artie. Oh, well, he was with Mandy for a while, but like, yeah, nobody wants me. And I was with Schrodinger from 3,000 subs, and we made it all the way to 138,000 at the time of his demise. So I don't know what y'all are waiting for. Scoop me up.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Anyway.
Sadly, Judy says she's on a Mac. Does that help or hinder? It could do
Mac. I know that.
Either or maybe even both. It depends what you're trying to do. For me, it would be a hindrance because I don't really know Mac.
Yeah.
If you manage to drop down to the command line, it is based on a form of Unix. So I'm not going to help
No,
there.
we don't care. We don't care. We don't know. Stop talking in gibberish. I don't consent. I just don't consent.
K-Rab says that she's an expert in the PDP-11 and RP-16.
What the fuck is that?
Which none of you have ever heard of. Sorry, yes, I have.
I know what DOS 2.0 is. And 2.1.
Lady Dragon's Blood. She does mostly jigsaw puzzles on Steam.
See? Jason, do you know Mac at all?
Barely.
Yeah, I think Cajanese is our guy from Mac.
Cajanese suggesting PS-EF. You got 2 pipe commands there. Bad Cajanese. Grep root.
Stop!
I would also suggest a grep -v root on the end of that as well.
No more. My channel. Stop.
Type Andy has been helpful. He says go to Scotland. There are a lot of Macs there.
Oh,
Yeah, like Mac Donald.
was the only one I knew that used a MacBook.
And don't forget, they've also got the Mac Cloud there as well.
Stop. But yeah, Schrodinger was the one of us who used Mac. So sorry.
Yeah. I'm the opposite of whatever an Apple fanboy is. I really don't like them.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Before, I'd say about 8 years plus ago, maybe even closer, 5 years plus ago, artists used MacBooks mostly. It was great for the artistic type.
In the early days, they were very good.
My thought before you incorrect me.
No.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Artists, editors, anybody creative used Mac. They geared it towards that really. But now, both Windows-based and Mac can do the same, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say, sir.
Yeah. I would have said it was actually further back than that, but certainly in the early days, Macs were more artistic leaning with the applications and stuff they had on them. But now they actually share the same hardware platform. It's swings and roundabouts really.
You couldn't just let me. Really? The only thing you corrected me on was it was longer ago. That's the only thing you. Pedantic.
Yeah.
But I love them. I love them.
Taipan is saying, ladies and gentlemen, the next stream will be Tech Talk with AMG.
No, it won't ever. Never. Ever. If it's Tech Talk, it's going to be like how to do a thumbnail ever. That's it. But that's
No,
not, that's
no,
hard.
but I do believe that Tech Talk should possibly be the next channel in the Discord.
Yeah.
A place to take all this.
Yes. I think you're right. And I think we'll do that today. If you'd
Okay.
like to.
Take care, Nightwolf.
Night, Wolf.
Has to run. Yeah.
And we're going to follow. Cliff, you want to say good night?
It was fun. Thanks everyone for coming. I love you all. Have a great night.
Seriously.
Have a good night, everybody. Hope to see you soon.
He speaks.
Yeah. That was a long one. Simon?
Take care, everybody. Thank you for showing up and putting up with some inane blitherings from me and more.
More name from me. And
I was about to say more sane content from AMG.
We could do the
and
watching outro.
Christine. Sorry?
We could do the thanks for watching outro just to answer your question. Go ahead.
Okay. And Christine, I sincerely hope that you repair well and quickly. So look after yourself. Right. And
my offer stands, of course, Christine. If you ever want to contact me, safe travels when you go home to Quebec.
Yep.
And everybody else, thanks for coming.
Yep. Okay.
Go away.
Okay. Bye, everybody.